Mm. Hello and welcome back to another Casual Night Chit Chat show. Now, before we begin, I need to do some housekeeping on my Discord channel and my development log. And tonight, oh boy, tonight we have a very interesting topic. It is game related, and it is the CS:GO, not CS:GO. This Counter Strike skin drama. Yeah, it's wow, it is something, right? It is something, and we want to go through some of the talk about it, and this reminds me of something. Okay, it really reminds me on Web3 stuff. And there are some things that the community, or rather the CS community, talking about rug pull and whatnot, and that where I mean one of those buzzwords, right? Rug pull, market crash, yada yada yada. It's like, oh boy, it is interesting. And we want to talk a little bit about it because it really reminds me on the Web3 side. And am I surprised that the CS, the Counter Strike skin crash, market crash, or whatnot? We want to take a look. And I don't think it's a big surprise. It is just a surprise that it only happens now, something like that. Hey there, Lou. Hey there, Brichter. Welcome to the stream. So yeah, big stuff. All right. So let's see. We need to make sure Brawlers is running, and then we need to make sure some stuff is running, and then that should be it. Okay. Where was I? All right. So that, and then we need to get our Brawlers. Yeah. All right. Cool. Chat and. Yep. All right. Cool. Checkity check. Checkity check check. Okay. Let's see. All right. So it's a good luck. Have fun, GLHF. Then let's play join. Okay. So let's see. We have that. What? All right. So CS:GO. We need to talk a little bit about the drama. Game development. All right, so I have queued up a little bit on some scripting that I need to do today, and it is done already. It is mainly the smaller parts, like getting some of the details up and running. And obviously, one of the first thing I would like to do is what you call this? Ah, pa, 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 pa. UI. Yes, we want to get some UI done today as well, right? At least some sort of UI. And we want to go through some of the things that we have done. I think we have nailed most of the visual. It's only the, what do you call this? Audio. Unfortunately, that is an off-stream thing. I can't do it on stream, or not just for various reasons, but you're going to be annoyed with lots and lots of audio, weird audio. That's the reason why I don't want to, what do you call this? Do it on stream. Yep. So that's that. What else? What else? Drop reminder. Yes, there is a drop for October. All right. Lou already got his 1 of 1, which is fantastic. The normal drop is live. I think, did I put, yes, I did put the link on Discord, but I did not put it on Twitter. Yeah, I need to put it on Twitter or X, right? And of course, for you guys as well in the chat, you guys can still grab it. And that's that. And I think that's about it. Yeah, those are the few things. Yep, those are the few things. There are one more, not to say a newsworthy, but it is something that I would like to talk as well. Ubisoft and all right, I'm gonna challenge. Ubisoft and Microsoft. Ooh, big GG. GG. All right. Fast, simple, and easy. Okay, scoring. Uno, Uno to me. Okay, so that's that. What else? Okay, no, I think that's it. I think that's it. Okay, so let's start off with the CS skin drama. Okay, unfortunately, right now I am in a community, not say community, community night. You know, like I said, I'm gonna call it community night bracket. Because it's technically not a tournament. It is. Okay, so let's see how can I use it? What can I compare to? Because we use tournament too much, it devalues the word. Alright, so we not say I don't want to use the word tournament. It's technically not a tournament. Yeah, that's the reason why I don't want to use. It's not a tournament. It's a community match. So yes, community match. Yeah, tournament are reserved for proper tournaments where you get prizes and whatnot. As in, that actually begs the question: what defines a tournament, right? So that's that. I would say probably sanctioned events, and then it's basically back to normal as well. If I use sanctioned events, then it's community tournament, which is the same thing as well. So let's ask Google what makes a tournament a tournament. Uh, right, meaning tournament meaning. Okay, and it is a sport or a game, a series of contests between a number of competitors who will compete for an overall prize. Okay, so that's the reason why it's like championship competition. No, competition is that. Let's see, in the Middle Ages, a sporting event which two knights, right, they jousted on horseback with blunted weapons, is trying to knock back. The winner receive a receiving prize. That's kind of close as well. That's kind of close, right? All right, gathering of competitors playing a series of games. Technically, we are playing a series of games, so it is kind of a tournament. Yeah, this tournament a competition. A competition is a broad term for any event where individuals or teams, uh, yeah, via for prize. While tournament is a specific type of competition that involves multiple round or stages, often with an elimination format. So technically, it is a tournament. Yeah, by definition, it is a tournament. Okay, so with that, that's that. Now let's take a look at CS:GO. Not CS:GO. Why do I use CS:GO? Counter Strike 2. But then again, it says CS:GO as well. So question. Yeah, question. Okay. Let's see. Which one do I want to use? Do I want to use Eurogamer? Alright, I'm gonna load up two articles because it's fresh and I usually trust those two articles just a little bit more than usual. Just a little bit more, that's all. Okay. Obviously, we want to load up some Reddit as well. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna load up Reddit on the side and Games Radar Plus. So we want to get a few articles up and running. All right, so next match is against Lou. All right, so let's see. Do I want to code? You know what? I'll code up. Post match. Copy. Boop. All right, Jelly Chef. And let's go. Let's go. Okay. Let's see. All right, CS2 skin. All right, cool. All right, one of the titles is actually quite hilarious though. CS2 skins update rug pools collectors as 1 billion wipeout from market cap. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money for. I'm gonna use the word JPEG, but unfortunately, CS2 skins is kinda more than a JPEG. It is still a JPEG, okay. Yeah, that's a funny thing. That's the funny thing for sure. Okay. And oh wow. I just realized the CS2. I cannot use the word go All right, I have to use Counter-Strike 2. Because there are some things I did not realize. Like they have gloves. Since when they have gloves and whatnot? The knife in this picture is okay. So this is just one quote for somewhere. I'm not gonna say anything about the no. You know what? I'm gonna still say um. No, I need to show you the picture. I need to show you the picture. Okay, because some of the price it's like literally NFT pricing. And it's I won't say it's hilarious, but by the time you have NFT style type of pricing for this type of things, and especially post crypto winter type of thing, that's the reason why I say I'm not surprised. I am surprised that it happens now, but I'm not surprised that it happens. Yeah, that's all. That's it. And that's that. Yeah. All right, so load up a few stuff, which is cool. And I'm gonna put a pin on that for now. We're gonna focus this game against Lou. It's gonna be quite interesting. Unfortunately, in this round two, no, no, no. Oh no, oh no. I'm gonna play 1-1, and then I'm gonna decide if this is a flex. It is a high chance, so I'm gonna do a 1-1-1. And if Lou puts a 1, that's a normal. Unfortunately, it's a normal. Yeah, that's how I gauge in general. Like if Lou goes for a 3, I like, you know what, let's risk it for the biscuit. For all we know, it could be a normal as well. But usually, what you call this, the common behavior that I've seen, including myself, okay, if you want to try to reset, you definitely put a 1. Full? Oh, come on. I don't have a power card. Unfortunately, I have no power card. Alright, Lou Remix raided my channel with a party of 1. Awesome. Awesome possum. Oh, really? Okay, 4-3. 4-3 if Jobber plays, alright, Lou. No, if Lou plays like a 6, oh, 6 is gonna be painful because 6 it feels like a flex and I have to give that. Oh, do I want to chance this hand? Do I want to? I feel like it. I feel like it. Nah. That's the problem. That's the reason why I say 6 and above. I like, oh no, oh no. But I want to chance it because I want to see if Lou has a second like cold feet on putting that. That's the only reason. That's the only reason why I play that hand. There's no point playing 2-1 on this hand because I got smacked unless Liu follows up with a follow-up flex, which is perfect. One of the best time to do a follow-up flex is after that. But then the chances of getting called is also high as well. But it also depends on the player. It really depends on the player. But most of the time you could get away with it. I think I should do this. I want to do a 4-1. Regardless how I see it, I want to do a flex. Okay, regardless how I see it. Cha-ching! Problem is now it's an uphill battle for me. I'm down in power meter, and Liu has reached 6 cards. 6 cards. It's gonna be a oh boy. It's gonna be all right. I need to flex this round. I need to. This is a bit weak. Yeah, let's go for this. Let's go for this. I need to. I need to for one reason. I don't have any more hands to play, truth be told. If I can get away with this hand, I can RNG for yes. Yeah. If I can if I can get away with this hand, I probably can RNG for one more round. And that one more round, alright, this follow-up is gonna be brutal for me because I have to make a decision if I want to flex or not. And the hand that I have is rubbish. Straight up rubbish. I'm gonna play a 2-2. Ah, rubbish. This is a fold. I have to try to, yeah. Because if Liu flexes this, actually no, doesn't matter what Liu plays on this hand, really doesn't. The flex or no flex doesn't really matter. Flex, then I know the next following up hand is probably a strong hand, and I have nothing. I have nothing. I have a dud. I have a dud. GG. GG, that's a 7-8. Go for it. Go for it. 7-8. Show me. Yeah. Yeah, I got nothing. My hands are just rubbish. All out rubbish towards the end. Although we did got the better half, which is nice. Very, very nice. Alright, Liu gets an 1-up. I get a Jello. Zero. I got nothing. Nothing. I got nothing. Nothing. Let's see. Oh yeah, the flex. Oh my goodness, that hand. Oh, that hand. Does it really change anything on that hand? Really? That 6-3 to the 4-3, does it really change anything? The answer is no. In the long run, maybe like there is probably one or two variation, but no. What happened to the 4-3 versus 7-3? Yeah, no, I knew you were flexing. Yeah, I was very certain. Not okay. I'm not 100% certain, but I am. Yeah, it was my flex loss to your flex. That's the reason why I go for it. I was like trying to see if you want to fold that hand, but you straight away slap me with a 3. It's like, oh, okay, fine, fine. Yeah, yeah. I went. Well, I got a power card, so I wanted to flex. That hand is exactly how it plays like this. I wanted to flex, so I play a flex. Unfortunately, 4 is my highest possible card that I can play, so I played a 4-3. Once I saw your 7, I'm like, okay, you know what? This is good. This is or 6-3, 7. Basically, your flex. Yeah, no, 7. It was a 7. I did say if you play a 6 and above, chances are if it's a flex, I could not defeat it. And I decided, you know what? It sounds like a flex. I'm gonna call it out. Or rather, I try to outbet you, but you slap it with a 3, so it makes no difference. Oh, there is no. Oh my goodness, that was a good hand. That was a good hand. Lost by unfortunately 3 points. That's a huge gap. Because if I play, oh, there is another one. So fast. So fast. Yeah. Fast and fast. Fast and furious joint match. Fast and fast. Okay. So that's the story of that hand, Luke. That's the story of that hand. Sadly, it's not on this card, but then again, it's recorded, so you guys can watch it again. Yeah. 8. Can I play? No. 8-8. 8-8. This is an 8-8 hand straight up. This is an 8-8 hand. There is no reason to play an 8-3. 3-8, sure, I could play a 3-8, but on one end, kind of regret did not play 3-8. I could have gotten it. Ah. Okay, next round I don't think I can flex. No, knowing the hand right now, there is a slight possibility that I cannot flex the next hand. So let's go with no flex. Okay, let's go with no flex. The third hand I will. Round 3 I will. Okay. Round 3 I will punch in. This is a -1. 4-8 I highly doubt it. But then again, dang it. Fold again. Oh no. No, the odds of me playing the third hand of flex is getting lower. It's getting lower. It's getting lower by the count. I would play a 1-3, okay. I want to do a 3-1. Truthfully, I want to do a 3-1. This is a good time for me to punch in. Oh no. No. But then again, I know I could not flex. I knew I could not flex that round. So now reset a little bit. Unfortunately, do I? Did I? Oh no. No. No, there's no incentive to play these two cards. Oh no, there's no incentive. Oh, this is a saucy hand to flex, truth be told. But I can't defeat it, that's a problem. 7-7, okay. Okay, looks like Daily Diamond might have lots of high-end cards. Can we make Daily Diamond ran out of steam? This is a clear cut 5-3. I have to play 5-8. No, this is a clear cut 5-3. Or 5 flex. Yeah, clear cut 5 flex. No. Oh no. Unfortunately, Daily Diamond follows up with a 5 as a 5-8 as well. Unfortunately. Yeah, I'm gonna flex all day round. Problem right now. Oh, problem Daily Diamond has probably some strong hands. That's the problem. I want to do 6-1, but 6-1 might be a bit weak-ish. Ah, really? Okay, I have to fold this. There is no reason to go ahead with this hand. 6-7. Look at that strong hand. The only lowest hand I saw was okay 4. Basically the first 2 hands. Wow. Only the first 2 hands. Can I dig in 1 flex? Can I dig in a 6-1. I'll dig in 1 2 3 4 5 5. A bit hard for me to pull this off, but I'm gonna do it. There's no point chipping any damage with this hand. There's no point, but I can chip with this right now. Cha-ching. Follow-up will be... Okay, the follow-up is the dangerous. From here, this hand is dangerous. But then again, let's risk it for the biscuit. Let's go. I want to play 8-8 though. I really want to play 8-8. Nah. It's 8-1. I'll let Daily Diamond do its folding. I probably can chance 1 more hand and that's about it. I probably can chance 1 more hand. And after that, 8, 12. Yeah, looks like sadly I ran out of steam a little bit. Okay, cha-ching. The next hand is the most dangerous hand. So we passed the first danger. The next one not so painful in a way because now I can do this. Yeah, I can do this. I can punch in. Question 1? Oh, no. You have to pay. You have to pay. If not, I'll get the... oh, no. That's the correct play. That's the correct play. Alright, left out. We have our last chance. we managed to dig in. We managed to dig in. Okay. So if Daily Diamond plays like a 6, unfortunately I don't have any hand to play, truth to be told. Yeah, I only can play these 2. I only can play because the previous hand, yeah, like I said, probably 6 might. I'm gonna fold. I'm gonna do a Hail Mary and fold. And we move on to our, what do you call this? Sudden death. Yes, I'm gonna call this sudden death round because it is do or die for me already. And that is RNG. The RNG draw. Oh, the RNG draw. Will I get nothing? Nothing. So I supposed to flex on the other round. GG. Yeah, that's a 5-5. That's no, that's a 5-6 and above for sure. That's for sure. I don't think you need to press 1 to begin with. Yeah, you don't need to. GG. No, I don't have an 8. That's the problem. I don't have an 8. Yeah, I lost steam. At the end of the day, I lost steam. That's not fun. Wait, come on. Let me press. Let me press. What? Oh, results already entered. Okay. Pick up steam a little bit and then... Okay, now, question is, did I lose it all on that 7-8 play? Because it was a 7-8 versus a 7 question mark. Now, because Daily Diamond is on a 6-card city, in general, I suppose I should be playing. No, actually, no. Okay, I'm gonna say why I probably should not. It is still a good play. 7-8 is still a good play, but should not, because I need to cycle my hand a little bit more if I want to continue. But then again, we had two chances. We had two chances. We had two cycles, but it wasn't a good cycle for me. It's more like a RNG draw. So I'm in the mercy of RNG. So this is actually a nice little, small little, I won't say case and point, but it is kind of case and point. What do you call this? Do I want to end it faster, or do I want to chance it and end it big with a walk-off flex, or do I want to chance it and get an RNG draw? Yep. So that's the only question. And I did say that last few hand was actually quite interesting for me. I didn't know it would drag on that long a little bit, because I thought it would be ended sooner or later. No, it should end it sooner. So on one end, I probably drag on a bit, right? So that's on me. That's on me. Probably should be playing a flex instead, even though I could try to drag on the game. All right. Anyway, that's that. That's the reason why some of the small little comments, no, decision is it's annoying, because he's like, do I want to drag on an RNG, or do I want to just risk it for the biscuit and just punch in for a nice little walk off? Yeah. Anyway, that's that. That's that. Okay. Now let's get back into our CS2. Alright, not Ghosts, Counter-Strike 2 skin drama. Okay, let me get some articles up to the web, to the stream. Okay, let's take a poke. Got two. Yeah, because you know what? This is the part where people, or rather I, would really talk about is what is digital, no, okay, not digital ownership. We really talk a lot about digital ownership and whatnot, but now we are talking about the value on digital items. Okay, and it is important in a way. So let's take a look at this. Counter-Strike 2 updates wipe nearly, okay, this says 2 billion of skin market value by making fancy knives and gloves easier to get. So basically okay, so this is a very clear cut. Burn to upgrade. All right. For those who are familiar with the Web3 term, you can now burn and upgrade your assets. And unfortunately, we have seen it not once, not twice, I think 3 or 4 times minimum, that it do not work. It worked to a certain degree, but it does not work when okay, no. Let me reiterate this. I have to reiterate this. It works when you have no. Hold on a sec. Let me get some let me set up a base first. Okay, upgrading works in a game in a way where it incentivizes people to do certain events, certain activity, so that they can get a better rarity item. Basically, you grind for the item. All right, and then instead of putting it to be 100% RNG, okay, so you incentivize. All right, so if you are not lucky in the first go, you get to just spend more time and grind your way up. That is how it is. All right, so for example, if you want to get a uncommon, you want to grind, say you want to find 10 commons, and then you burn, melt, upgrade your way, or transmute. Okay, no, transmute is the wrong word. No, transmute is, no, not transmute. because transmute for MMORPG, especially the MMO side, is basically you have the same weapon, but you can use other weapons' cosmetic skin to showcase your character and build. So it's called transmog. Usually, that's what they call. But if we don't want to use transmute, what is other? Usually, it's just exchange, upgrade, and there are some fancy words on that. Okay, so basically, you trade the basic game mechanic goes exactly like that. Trade 10 commons, and then you get an uncommon. And then if you want to move up the rarity, so it goes a lot more. Like, okay, now you need a special item, now you need special this, special that. And the first implementation to Web3 projects, it makes a little sense because you want to keep upgrading, right? It incentivizes people to play the game and upgrade too. However, there is one small problem on the Web3 side, and that is if the item comes with air quotes durability. Alright, if you hit a certain durability, the item will break, and when the item break, which means the item is destroyed, aka your assets is destroyed. And I can tell you this, I don't want. Okay, I'm not so sure about other people, but I don't want. It doesn't promote that. Yeah, it doesn't jive, I would say. Unless you're telling me that I can get those assets by playing the game. Now, most Web3 site or project, no, most games on the Web3 side, unfortunately, because of the abusiveness of player behavior for the play to earn part, then most items that people can mass produce will go down in value 100%. People might ignore it, but that's how it is. So unfortunately, player behavior kind of messes up that part of the game loop, or rather, not really messes up. We finally realized that the most abusive player behavior is exactly that, right? If you give people the option to grind their way, basically trading their hours for reward, people will find every possible avenue to do it. Not just games, not just Web3, case in point, the whole world. You can take any industry in the world, right? Work related, okay? If anyone wants to trade and what you call this, time for money, you can see lots of people will start to undercut each other when the competition gets fierce, when the reward gets rewarding. However, when the reward is not worth rewarding or there's no value, people will just walk away. Anyway, that's yeah. So it is not it is something that I kind of knew it will happen one way or the other for the Counter-Strike skin. Now, the only difference between Counter-Strike skins and other digital assets as of today, that the Counter-Strike's 2 skin, it is air quote usable. And this is the part where lots of people like to use the word gamify. Is your project gamified for whatever it is? And the answer is, you know what? I'm gonna say straight up. Uh, most Web3 games project, they did not wrongly use the word gamified, but I think the execution is, again, not say not airtight. Everything is new. Okay, everything is new, including me. I want to learn about it, how and everything and whatnot on the Web3 side. We still don't have a good answer for this. I'm trying few ways to try to tackle this, but unfortunately, it goes back to the number one issue. Do you have enough audience for that project, game, whatnot? So Counter-Strike 2 is a very popular game out there, so it does not have a big problem. And if you want to do And of course, the most important thing about why value goes up is scarcity. Right? Straight up. There's only like 5 in the world, people will want it. There's only like 10 in the world, or if it's a one of one, people will want it, regardless how it goes, especially to a popular project and game or game. Okay. And firsthand, I know most of my 101 is nice. I like it. Right? I do hope the people who have my 101 enjoys it as well, as in enjoy the process of getting it. No, I need to include a lot more stuff, and I'm using Counter-Strike 2 as a benchmark for this type of what do you call this? Acquisition? No. I don't have the word. I don't have the word. Basically, this type of audience, and I would say behavior, if I can. Okay, if I can. Anyway, that's I derailed just a little bit, so let's get back into it. Okay, so to understand why Counter-Strike 2, okay, so we talk a few stuff as well. Now, according to this line, to understand why you need to know the primary method of earning skins in Counter-Strike 2, players open weapon cases for skins. Okay, now we did not touch on this loot box things. This is literally loot box 101. Regardless how you see anything, web 3, web 2, real life, it's whatever it is, it's literally called a loot box. And it's exactly what I said. If you manage to get one of one, it's like the rarest, and then of course there is a price, not say price structure, there is a rarity structure. So for CS:GO, it's crazy. It's really crazy, the tier system. Right? The common tier system that we are used to is common, uncommon, rare, epic, legendary, right? And the colors literally goes like this: white, green, blue, and then purple, and then gold. All right. So depending on how you want to do the end tier, so that is highly dependent. This is very popular due to the one of them is Magic the Gathering, but then again the color system is actually more prominent on MMORPG. In fact, I can guarantee the color system comes from World of Warcraft because that's the exact same color that I've seen on World of Warcraft, the same exact naming as well, right? Common, uncommon, rare, epic, and then legendary. For Magic the Gathering is common, uncommon, so it's black and white, basically just normal color, and then silver for uncommon, gold for rare, and then you get mythic, which is the 4th rarity. So Magic the Gathering has only 4 rarity, and the 4th rarity is usually like they call it mythic. It's like a red maroon. It's like a bright red maroon color, which is cool, right? So that's that. And then obviously the most art, if you want to remove those, common, uncommon, rare, legendary, right? Epic is just something in between, like you want something there. And from there on, lots of other games starts to use it as well. And then from some games, they kind of skip that, especially for Japanese, Chinese, Asian gacha game. So you got common. In fact, they don't even have common, uncommon. They literally drop those 2 tiers and says, you know what? It's gonna say rare, and then after rare is either ultra rare UR, and then secret rare SR, and then super secret rare SSR. It's like, wow, look at all the naming, but it follows the same thing. Okay. Okay, so that's that. And yeah, so this give you a small little idea on loot boxes and whatnot and how it works in the game side. Okay, in the real world, loot boxes is, oh wow, real world loot boxes, you should tune into sports cards. Those are crazy. And then the crazy part is for sports card predominantly, if you so there is only one print that matters. There's only one clear cut print. Actually, no, I'll edit two prints. The number one print is obviously rookie cards. If you can get any rookie player rookie cards before they got famous, before they hit that GOAT status, oh, it's worth a lot of money. That's 100%. A lot of money. Then once they hit gold status, oh, that's a whole different thing. That becomes serialized. So you want to get the 1 of 1, 1 of 5, 1 of 7. Okay, doesn't matter how many. Usually it's anything below the 1 of 10. And usually the 1 of 10 comes with a lot of flavor. All right, you get the jersey cutout. If not, the most common one is the autograph or the signature edition. And then yeah, the rest is history. And if you can get all of them, like for example, if they even bother to come out a rookie, but usually they don't have a rookie signature. Ooh, that's a lot of money. Yeah, that's a lot of money. Usually it's when they hit gold status, then usually you get the signature series or whatnot. Okay. Anyway, that's one of the main reason why I look at digital asset as a tangible item that can authenticate whether you have the correct card. That's the reason, right? That's the reason. Okay. Anyway, back to CSGO drama and stuff. All right. So let's see. But for reference, the knife that I like sold at least for £671, and then fast forward today, that same knife sold as low as £222. Yeah, it is a Web3 style of crash. Okay, straight up. So CSGO, so this is one of this example of CSGO skin, although it says 1 billion wiped from market cap, which is questionable in a way. Okay, but still doesn't really matter. 1 billion is a lot of money. If you say 1 million, okay, not so bad, but 1 billion, ooh, that's one of the main reasons why people are getting into it. Okay, so this costs, let's see, where did it write? This, no, they didn't say anything. Nope, they didn't say anything. All right, let's go through some of the article. The updated expanded the trade-up contract system, letting users to exchange 5 covert quality items for a knife or gloves. Okay, blah, blah, blah. A process that was previously impossible. All right, a new, so these are one or two things. On one end, I don't mind this type of update. Another end, it is something that they need to again, it is a very tricky thing when it comes to digital assets that has value. Do you announce before you do the patch, or do you straight away just drop the patch and just call it a day? Question, right? Question. Okay. All right. Players now can trade 5 stat track covert items for a stat track knife, or 5 regular covert items for a standard knife, gloves. Okay, yeah, cool. That's that. All right, retakes is back. Check out today's blog post. Retakes, okay, steam powered. Yeah, we can read stuff like that, but I'm not going to read too much. It's the same exact thing. All right, exchange to exchange, exchange to higher rarity. Simple as that. Okay. Na, 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 na. All right, former YouTube executive. Oh, interesting. Criticized Valve timing and its effect on the economy. Counter-Strike rocked its entire economy. Counter-Strike rocked its entire community. They put out a pretty savage update that lets you bundle items to trade up. Now people are using $5 worth of item draw that was once 1,000 plus dollars knife. Cool. Okay, so still not everyone believes the impact was severe as a okay, basically some people are still in disbelief, which I totally understand. There are 20 million covert excluding knives and gloves. Even if you trade up every single low tier skin to a covert, it only adds 9 million more. In the worst case scenario, if all 29 million of those covert were trade up, it would roughly double the supplies of knife from 5.5 million to 11 million. Okay, that's an interesting number. However, that would require every single skin to be traded to a knife glove. More likely that the total supplies increase far less. Okay, so interesting take. Interesting take. Okay, let's see. Streamer, blah blah blah, saying this update was long overdue. The market manipulation that was happening drive up price points where people could not buy them without investing. an insane amount of money to get a nice skin out of hand. Okay, this is important. Ooh, oh, talk too much. Now I'm coughing like mad. Okay, it all boils down to the number one thing, all right? And that is things will go up and down. The takeaway, it does go up and down, especially now. The only problem that I've seen here is that the ultimate say, all right, the ultimate veto comes from Valve. All right, so that's why some people are upset about Valve because they can control in a way, they can adjust and say, okay, that's it, right? All your stuff is worthless. But then again, was it worthless to begin with? Oh. And that is the very interesting story of, okay, player valued item. It is something that will go up and down to begin with, right? So some people, unfortunately, people who are new to the CS:GO, not CS:GO, CS2 skin type of thing, and that's the way I say it's very unfortunate because most of them are kids. They are not like investment savvy or financial savvy people. Not okay. I cannot say not like on the Web3 because on the Web3 side it's also kind of the same thing as well. I would say, but the difference is actually, there's no difference. Wow, there's not much of a difference. Because there is one key thing. There's one key thing, regardless of whatever it is, whether it's game, whether it's Web3 projects, the moment, and it is tough. Okay, it is tough. I've seen this. It happens to a lot of people, especially on the gacha side. Now the gacha side is even crazier, right? I'm not gonna touch the gacha side because on one end I want to get into it, as in being the guy to make the games. Yep. One small little secret, haha, right? But I definitely want to get into the gaming scene, as in doesn't matter it's a Web3 or not, right? But then again, that's a whole nother story. People just spend money like there's no tomorrow, and then when they lose it all, see the thing that there is two things on the Web3 side. Oh no, it's the same. It's the same. I just realized the same. People, it's the same type of complaint. People are upset when Valve changed something that is for traditional gaming site, and then for Web3, when Bitcoin fall, for example, every value will fall, and then after that they were asking that, hey, developer, why aren't you doing anything about it? The answer is you cannot do anything about it. However, on the Web3 side, there is one small little problem where the developer is, I won't say not developer, the project handlers can be blamed a little bit. Can be. I'm going to use sparingly, right? Because it is not, you can't really blame them in a way. But then again, after seeing a lot of bad project handlers slash managers slash owners, unfortunately half of them are rug pulls. Yeah, I cannot say anything else. They are as what it is, just bad behavior, right? And it all boils down to the price of entry. That's how I based it. After doing my research, after dipping my two toes into the pond, at the end of the day, when it comes to this type of stuff, all right, always remember it will go up and down. If it goes up fast, it will go down fast. If it goes up high, there is a chance, or rather it will go down low. So you want to not put everything in one basket, and unfortunately some of these guys is painful. It's painful. Okay, so let's see. Let's go few more posts before we go on to the game dev side. Okay. All right. I sold a skin that I've bought $3 months ago for 35. I like the skin. I would be stupid to miss out on a 10x profit. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Greed. At the end of the day, it's greed. Greed will ruin everything. Yep. And there's no stopping it. So that's the painful part. Okay. Covert skins rising worth formerly $10 skins elsewhere online. How do I explain to the IRS? What do they mean by this? Yeah. So yeah, that's why a lot of these things are in the main reason why people are getting into it is because it's not the gray area, and because it's a game, it's easier to get into. So that's like double temptation. And this is a whopping worth of their worthless red skins above. Anyway, so that's that. Basically, the trade up made a lot of low end skin getting bought up, which is on one end, again, it's like stock market, it's like crypto, it's like NFTs. You manage to offload, yay, good for you, right? And some people manipulate the market, and I've seen this as well, which is also hilarious. Oh, people thought they are gaming the game or gaming the market and ended up biting themselves on the foot. And then this is the part that I have zero sympathy. I'm gonna say straight up. People who try to manipulate the market, and then when they got burned, they basically cry to the developer slash owner slash project manager slash to community and the whole wide world why the project crashed. Yeah, I have zero sympathy because it's because of those behavior. Simple as that. Simple as that. Yep. And of course, there are scams out there. So that's the reason why I don't really like I'm not saying I don't really like the trading part. The trading part, if it's secure, totally cool. Right? I am cool with trading and whatnot. It has to be proper. I'm not say proper, but kinda in a way proper. On one end, the Web3 side trading it's a little bit more secure, but at the same time not secure at the same time. So it's hard. That part is hard. Anyway, that's that for the CS2 skin drama. Again, I'm not surprised that this happened, but I'm surprised that it happened today, or rather this year, this month, this late. Yeah, this late. I'm gonna use this late because it should happen way back then when they caught predatory. That's the word. Predatory behavior from third-party resellers, scalper, market gambling thingy. Because Counter-Strike 2, or rather Counter-Strike skin, was the main cause of underage gambling. Yep, they should have changed this long time ago during during the first you know what? Yes, during the first big exposure of CS2 gambling or skin gambling. Yeah, they should have done this way back then. That's why I'm surprised that it's happened now, but I'm not surprised because the days are numbered. All right, cool. So that's that for Counter-Strike 2 drama, and it's fresh, luckily. On one end, this is fresh off the press. Today's fresh. Yeah, I don't need to wait. Yep. Cool. Okay, so that's that for the topic of the day. A bit loaded topic for a Thursday, and to top it off, it is a community tournament night. So that's one of it. Oh no, not one of it. That's it. Okay, time to go back to where is my hello? Where is my game? Okay, we need to do one or two tasks on the game. Hey. Hello. It's my game. Yes, okay, cool. Check. Yes, check. Alright, sweet. Whew. Okay. Oh wow, that's a lot of talkity talk. Got a hiccup and almost cough. Okay, so that's one. On one end, I do understand why being a streamer, especially for news, is much more easier to do because news is always on a daily basis. You always have something to talk about. But like I said, I will not do those because that is not the purpose of this channel. Yeah, that's That's a 100. 100. Okay. First thing first, we want to see what we have for this game, and then we're gonna go through some of it. Did I think I need to assign something. All right, so we have we have all the visuals that we need for this island, as in post build, pre-build. We need to change a little bit. All right, so let's go to our farming island. Farming island is complete. I need to do a few things over here. Now, the first thing I need to do is, how do you restore energy? Restoring energy needs to go back to the main island, and yeah, it will restore from here. So that's the first thing we want to do. Number two, when we click, yeah, okay, looks like I haven't finished doing. When we click, we should pop up a what you call this, a title for the building, or rather the building itself, and a description for the building. So I was doing halfway for the description of the building. So I'm gonna do a quick one, and then what we do, we're gonna close up with making the restorative energy portion, and that's it, right? Not gonna do too much for the stream. We are not trying to do we already passed the 1 hour. Not say past the 1 hour. I want to keep this under an hour. Yeah, because for the past few streams and episode, we've been doing more than an hour, and that's one of the main reasons. Is I want to try to get a lot of things in as much as I can before we hit our air quote deadline, right, that I gave to myself, or try to beat the deadline. So this round, what we need is, I need this guy. Yes, that's the reason why I was having this guy. Okay, description and whatnot. So under here, if we go our building manager, let me load up this. Yes, sorry. Okay, so we already put that, show buildings, it will show all the description and whatnot. So now I need to assign them. Okay, assign building UI, no, yeah, no, building UI, and then building description. Okay, should be done. Bloop. All right, clickety click, yeah, there we go, done. Clickety click, yay, done. Donezo. Next up is we want to restore our energy. Now, if we go to this portion, or rather the farming side, our energy is showing the correct thing. Unfortunately, in our main island, we are not showing the correct thing. So, how can we fix this, or how do we do this? Is, let's see, go to the game manager. Yeah, load up the script. So when we restore, okay, get mood, get HP restore, update buff UI. So now we need to put another one is okay, no, not report. Let me redo this. Okay. Report mood. No. Building, yeah, okay, so these are building buffs. Mood tags, player tags, HP, and then we need energy tags. Next up, we need our health slider, we need our energy slider. Next up, okay, we need to put general counter. Okay, energy max is 100. Okay, that's it. That's the first step. Okay, got everything we need. Now what we need next is energy equals, okay, what do we need? Player energy, current energy. Okay, so we don't want to get current HP, single file. There we go. energy. There we go, done. So we load it, and then now we update buff UI. There we go, put here buff UI. So we go scroll all the way down, oh, to down. There we go. Buff clear, not bothered. Okay, so this mainly doesn't have buff. Okay, no need. Next up, single player, doesn't matter, load game, happiness slider, health slider, max value. Now we want to have energy slider. Max value, and then update UI. Update UI, update UI, update UI. There we go. HP text, we want energy text. Energy, toString. Okay, done. Next, once we have this, we need, when we restore, so when we go to a ticker, save game, also we need to check save game. We want to save our energy. Okay, single player, energy, done. Okay, that's that. It's easy peasy. Next up, last one, go for an adventure, report buff, no. Update stats, no. Update UI, nope. Tick. So if happiness is below 0 and it's above 0, yeah, we do add all these things. If happiness is equals, why do I do this? No need. Above 0, yeah. Okay, if mood buff, happiness -5, alright, tick. Where is my health tick? Okay, HP recovery tick. So we're gonna tie in our energy to HP recovery tick. So there we go. The only difference is decrease happiness by 1. And then we go one more time. If energy is below 100, same exact thing. So what we do, we're gonna copy all of this, put it here, enter. Oh, dang it, press the wrong button. There we go. Happiness, no, put up. Energy +5. Okay, we don't have an energy building, which we can introduce in the future. That's it. Okay, that's it. Next up, we need to assign all the perimeters. Yeah, we need to assign the perimeters. No, the visual to the perimeters. Ugh, doy. Okay, Yep, so we need the health bar. No, this energy bar. Name it correctly. Okay, energy bar, and then text. Yep. Done. Energy text. Check. Energy slider. Check. And I think that's about it. Play. All right, energy. Oh, all right. At least we are restoring, but our slider is not moving, which means I forgot one key thing. When we update our UI, we're supposed to see. There we go. Our value. Done. And then we put it back over here. Let's restart again. Unfortunately, our mood is getting down, down, and down, which is gonna be tough, right? We need to find a nice balance for it. Game balancing, we will do it later. But there is a problem. We might need to put a like a stoppage. Like if the mood doesn't go if the mood is below a certain amount, we don't care. Like it doesn't subtract anymore. So you need to make your mood go up again. All right, there we go. 100. I know there's a gap over here, but the gap is mainly because of the. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. That is fast. I know how to fix that. It's because of how the default slider was, which is slightly annoying, but not a big issue because I can fix it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And with that, that is all I have for you for today. For those who are watching on Twitch and or Kick, don't forget to follow me. I stream every Tuesday and Thursday, 9 p.m. PT time, and I wish you good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. No, morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Wherever you are, have a nice day, my friends. Stay safe. Until then, I'll see you guys in the next stream or episode. For those who are watching on YouTube, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification button, and help this channel grow. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Until then, see ya. Yep, it's time to put more effort to get more subscribers and followers. It is not an easy thing, okay? For those who manage to get up to like 100,000, oh my goodness. I think partially it's because of content. Content is king. Oh my goodness, content is king. I'm not too entertaining enough. Enough whining, more grinding. See ya, my friends.